income controlled by everybody else, and your big goal when you die is not to be broke, your big goal is when you're old you can live frugally, give me a 2 if you're settling for that right now, and you're just sitting back spectating. Exactly. And you know you want to do this, but you don't because of this. This is the wall. Give me a 3 right now if this aligns with your beliefs, and this is why you haven't started a business. This is why you're probably not, you're here to hear about entrepreneurship, but you're not sure you want to do it because you don't think there's a clear-cut way to start an income-producing business. You think there's massive risk and cost involved. You have zero experience building businesses. You think it takes years and years of experience to build one, and you really don't have years to wait and make money. And you rather accept the comfort you have now than risk losing it all. That is the big wall that's staying between you. Give me a 3 if that's you. And I think that's so sad because of this. It's so sad because there's just 2 things. So the way I can put this into perspective is what I like to call the stinky oasis story. So you and almost every other person on planet on Earth, anybody you know, unless you have some entrepreneurship friends, you're all sitting at this one oasis in the desert. Now, this oasis doesn't have good water, doesn't have good fish. In fact, it smells a little bit like piss. It's not the cleanest oasis. There's not enough water for everybody. Everybody just gets a little bit. And you know this is not the oasis you want to spend your life at. You know that there's big oases out there. There's like resorts. There's oases full of hot babes, hot dudes, margaritas, raining from the sky. But you decide to stay at this one oasis because you know going to search the desert for that bigger oasis, that's a risk. Okay, where you're at right now in life, you're not too happy with it, but it's better to just stay there than going and searching for that big oasis where everything's at. And here's the thing. What you're doing right now is you're choosing to limit yourself. You're choosing to accept a life you're not really excited about. You're choosing to stay at the poopy oasis, as I like to call it, because you think going for that dream oasis is going to be a massive risk. Give me a 3 if that makes sense. And the reason why you think that is because every single person at the oasis is saying, dude, we know you see Mark Cuban out there, you see these guys on the internet, you see Entrepreneur 1, 2, or 3, you see them, they're living at this grand oasis, having the time of their lives, but that's not for you. That you need to stay here, you need to play it safe, because it's better to have the crappy oasis that has not enough water and the fish that taste like 15-year-old left in the sun tilapia than it is to go search for something else. And no wonder you stay there, because everybody in your life is saying that, and you don't want to go and risk it. But I want you to do this. This is what this stream does, and this is why you see so many people get results. Imagine if you took all the risk out of going to the big oasis. Imagine if you just simply talked to someone who lived at the oasis, and he goes, oh, funny that you think that. It doesn't actually take that much risk to get there. In fact, here's the same exact map that I used, step by step. And if you want to find the key to getting to the next oasis, that big oasis, that type of life you want, why on earth are you getting advice from people that are not living the type of life that they want? And we're going to get into the tactics. You're going to see how to get sales and start a business that's going to work as soon as tomorrow in this. There's a ton of people. I'm going to show you hundreds of people who have done the same. But the big point I want to make right here, first off, is if you actually talk to people that live at that oasis, you look at the people that are living at that oasis, and you replicate what they're doing, you have the map to get there, and it doesn't require you walking to the desert and risking your entire life. It doesn't require you going out there making some big upfront investment. And my question for you is if you had a business model that was the map, and you didn't have to make an upfront investment, you didn't have to have any digital marketing experience, you didn't have to have some long learning curve or wait years to make money, and you could be starting this business and making it work as soon as tomorrow, and you didn't sacrifice anything to build it, would you take that risk? Would you go look for the oasis? If you had that map. Give me one if you would. Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. That's the purpose of the stream. Because it actually comes down to 3 things. You have to have a viable product to sell. You have to have a place to sell that product. And you have to have a consistent way to get targeted people to that product online. If you can have those 3 things, you're going to do very well. And by the end of this day, and by the end of this stream, you're going to have all 3 of those things down. In fact, you're going to know exactly where to get the product, how to create the site, even if you have no experience, and how to get customers, and you can have a thriving business in less than 30 days. And by the way, there are tons of people who've attended the same live stream. I know this sounds, give me like a 2 if you're like, this sounds ridiculous. This sounds like some overhyped late night infomercial pitch. I want to stress one thing. Unlike most late night infomercial pitches, I'm backing up everything we say here with actual results. All the training you're going to see in this, we're actually going to apply the same things we train you and build a business live right in front of you. But more importantly, you can see Angelica right here. First month, did $4,300. You can see Yami right here. He was actually able to do $14,000 in one day. In his first month doing this, was able to generate over 11,000 or 12,000 euros, which is actually way more than $11,000. You can see Josh right here on his first day applying this. The stuff you're going to see in the stream was able to generate over $300 a day, day one. And we just keep it going. All right, these are even cool. A lot of people here might be thinking, I'm too young, I'm too old. Dhruv right here, he's a 16-year-old. His first day, and you're going to get to see and speak to these people here in a second. I'm going to show you the videos. I'm going to show you what other people are actually saying about this training. But Dhruv right here, he's 16. On his first day running the type of business that we're going to show you to build right here, was able to generate $359 in sales. Just right now, the first thing that's stopping you from going to the waste is, oh, it takes too much time, it takes some big investment. None of these people invested $1 in the products they're selling. None of these people had a website before this. And these people right here, they did this, they got to the oasis, they got the financial freedom, they got the ability to generate their own income in days to weeks. If you talk to people that actually live at the oasis, you're going to see that getting there is not actually that challenging. And what you're going to see is how to start a business fast. You can literally have this business working tomorrow. You're more importantly going to see how to do it at zero cost. It's not going to take you any money to do this. You can do this with little experience or no skills, and I'm going to show you how to do it without investing years of your time, not even weeks of time. And you're going to even be able to get sales tomorrow, and you're going to see how to do it with total confidence. Now, I want to give you some quick legal talk real quick, because in this call, you're going to see, and I like the meme right here. I'm just going to read that to you first. The cat presented his tummy and then bit you when you went to rub it. Clear case of entrapment. I'm just kidding around. Cat. Okay, I'm done telling jokes. That's all the jokes we're going to get today. I promise I'll stop. But look, quick legal talk. So in this call, I'm going to show you a lot of results. I'm going to show you my results, Devin results, and Matt's results, which are going to seem almost outrageous to you. You're going to see more people generating money that people have told you is completely unreachable. And the last thing I want you to do is leave this call thinking that without any work, without any effort, or just pressing a few buttons, or you just go and apply a few things without thinking, you're going to make that same amount of money. That's not true. Please understand, all the results we're going to show you are from people that have worked really hard at these tactics. They've gone out, they've replicated exactly what we said step by step. They used higher levels of thinking. They've really went after this and got results. And the results that we show you that are ours, we have the advantage of doing this for 8+ years. So in no way can I guarantee that you're going to just sit on the stream and you're going to be making $100,000 a year or any money whatsoever right after you leave this. Okay? The thing is, we don't know you. We don't know your life circumstances. If I sat down with you right now and I talked to you on the phone for an hour and figured out how you think, how you learn, how you do stuff, how your life is going right now, I could probably to some extent guarantee results, but I've never spoken to you. We're kind of just talking on the stream right now via the stream, and so I cannot guarantee your results, and I can't guarantee you'll get any whatsoever. So I legally need to tell you that, and just morally need to tell you that, because I don't want you thinking you're going to leave this call and make $10,000. What I can guarantee, though, is you're going to see the exact same tactics that are getting people sales in a day, sales in weeks, and I'm going to show you the exact tactics we taught them to do that. You can see here Simon, for example. I just want to show you a bunch of people getting their first sale after applying the tactics in this live stream. You see Caleb right here, literally right after applying it, got his first sale a couple days later. You can see Michael right here, got into his second day, started getting sales. Okay, when I say it can be started in days, there you go. Peter Haywood right here, first time doing this. Holy moly, I wasn't expecting this so soon. What do I do now? And you can see Simon right here. Hey guys, I'm 5 days in, just made my first sale. Absolutely pumped. Thank you guys. So, you know, while I cannot guarantee your results, I guarantee you're going to see the same exact tactics that people like Theobot right here use. You can see him jumped in. After 3 days of using the tactics, the HCOM 2020 tactics that you're going to see in this call, he's able to generate $355 a day in sales. It's over $10,000 a month if he keeps that pace up. And so what I'm really trying to stress here is what I'm trying to do at the beginning of this is you're going to see these tactics. You're actually going to see us build this business live, but I have to get you past this big wall. I have to get you to stop viewing, leaving your bad oasis for the good oasis as something that's big and challenging and takes a ton of time and mass investment. There is potential beginning sales on day one, and we're going to give you all the tools to do it. In fact, we're literally going to build a business right in front of you. We're going to train you, but a lot of people will train in these streams, or they'll train when they're teaching people stuff, and then they don't apply it. What good is that? We're going to take the stuff that we train you on, we're going to apply it right in front of you and build a business that's doing over $10,000 per month. And we're going to do it in just a couple days. More importantly, we're going to show you businesses that $137,000 in their first month, $501,000 in their first 60 days. But more importantly, we're going to build this all right in front of you. And it's not very hard when you have this type of blueprint. What you're looking at right here, Matt, who's going to talk to you here in a second, this is one of his new stores that you're going to see how to build. Just applying the tactics you're going to see in this webinar, applying a lot of things you're going to see. He's able to take the store from $0 to $501,000 in sales $500,000 in its first 60 days. The reason why you see so many people getting results and us being able to go and get results so easily is because we're replicating the blueprints that Matt has laid out. And when you have something that works like this, it's not particularly hard to go and teach someone how to make 50 to 100 bucks a day. It's not particularly hard to make examples like we're going to do in this call and build a new business that makes over $10,000 a month. Heck, if you get 1/100th, 1/50th of Matt's results, you're making more than the average American does every single year. Now look, you're probably thinking, this sounds great. You know, this is a little bit more entertaining than the usual late night infomercial, but why is this different? Why should I trust you? And the reason why you should, and the reason why this is so different, is we're not teaching some late night theory anything. Everything, the most important thing here is everything I'm going to say, I'm going to back up with other people's results, and if we're going to teach you something, we're going to train you in something, we're going to actually apply that tactic and get results in front of you. That's the biggest difference right here. We're not blowing smoke anywhere. We're actually going to show you businesses that are working today for other people. The results you're seeing, the businesses we're showing right here, are businesses that have started in the past couple of weeks as we're streaming this right now. We're not breaking down some loophole business. We're not doing some technical thing. We're not catching in on some magic trend that only is super secret. We're showing you how to build real businesses that you can show your family, you can show your friends. You can look at and go, I'm building a real business. And more importantly, these businesses that we're building, I guarantee you are landing on sites that are using this business model every single day. And these are businesses that you work with every single day, except you're going to own a real business. And what you're going to be doing right here is, this is no luck based. This is not digging in the dark, hoping to get lucky. We're showing you replicated business models that just work. And if you stick with me till the end, what we're going to give you is a bunch of goodies to help you get started even faster. We're going to give you the exact templates to use on your stores. We're going to give you a list of big winning products you should be selling that cost you nothing to sell. And we're even going to give you a list of where to get customers at. And while these things might not make sense to you right now, if you stay to the end and you get these things, it's going to dramatically speed up your results like you saw that other people got results. And the reason why you should listen to us, the reason why this is different, is this is not being taught by some guys who make all their money teaching people how to make money online. Look, I run a very profitable software company that I'm going to get into here in a second. But first off, why should you listen to me, specifically when Matt and Devin are going to be teaching you such cool stuff right here? My name is Alex Becker. If you haven't seen me on the internet and stuff like that, it's not like I'm a huge giant deal. I'm USA Today national bestseller. I've spoken at events. I've hung out with Grant Cardone. Here's some pictures of me trying to act like I'm important. But what you really need to know about me is this. I generate $600 to $1.1 million a month online. I've been doing internet marketing for about 8 years now. Now, look, I'm not suggesting in any way, shape, or form that you're going to make $600,000 or $1.1 million a year. And if you guys want, I'll log into my Stripe account. I'll even show you behind my business. I'll show you all the numbers and stuff like that that's going on. And what I want to stress right here is that you need to listen to me, because I'm a pretty good judge of what's working online right now. And the way I started my businesses online was very difficult. I put a lot of investment in. I took a lot of risk. I quit the job I had at the time. I did all the things that I've talked about on this call that separate you from actually going and taking that leap of faith or jumping into the business. I took the leap of faith. And as I'm going to talk to you in this call, I didn't have to take a big leap of faith. I didn't have to risk everything like I did. And that's one of the reasons why I'm having this call and why I'm having Matt and Devin talk to you. But before that goes on, I can tell you what's going to work, because I'm doing that every single day online. I work with thousands and thousands of businesses. You can go check out my businesses, Spectre and Market Hero. Market Hero is one of the fastest growing email communication platforms on the internet. Spectre is one of going to be, and is still growing and growing right now, one of the best supplement lines you can do for nootropics, anti-aging, whatever. And I do have a pretty big following on YouTube, about 200,000 people-ish follow me as we're streaming this right now. But what you need to understand is that you're not listening to some guy who makes all of his money. You're not getting talked to by some guy who makes all of his money flipping make money online stuff. You're talking to a guy who owns real businesses, built real businesses online. He can point you in the direction of the business that's going to get you the fastest results possible, which is exactly why I have Devin and Matt on, because I wish I'd started a business like they're going to show you right here on this call. I'm not here to show you a bunch of pictures of private jets and cars and stuff like that, which is really ironic because we have a Ferrari behind me and you're going to see plenty of pictures of cars and jets. The reason why I do that is because I don't know what your goal is in life, okay? I want you to picture what you want, okay? A lot of people to get in the business, they want a Ferrari, they want a Lamborghini, they want private jets. So what do I show in these pictures? Cars, private jets, traveling the world, hanging out with successful people, doing big things. Because I know whatever you're on this call for, you want to do something. You want to generate income for some reason. So whether it's travel, whether it's material objects, whether it's hanging out with your family more, whether it's doing big things with your life, online business has allowed me to do all of these things. And it's allowed the people you're going to be hearing from to do the same things too. You're going to be hearing from Matt Schmidt, and what Matt is so good at, and he's going to talk to you guys here in a second, is taking these stores, and you're going to see, and he's not just some guy that gets on calls like, hey, I'm really good at internet marketing, copy this tactic. This is a guy that really, you're going to see when he talks here in a second, he's very analytical. He's not really like a speaker, kind of like I am. And what he's going to show you is how he creates stores that do $0 to $200,000 a month in sales in their first or second month. You're going to see the exact tactics he used to build a business and go from $0 to $500,000 a month in 60 days. And that's why he's qualified to teach you how to go out there and build a 5-figure per month business. If that doesn't qualify you to teach someone that as well, I don't know. And you're also hearing from Devin, and what Devin is so good at is Devin has built literally dozens and dozens of profitable e-commerce stores that you're going to see the build here in a second. And literally, he's going to build one in a single day and get it to $100 a day on this call right in front of you. More importantly, though, what Devin is so good at, and when he transferred his skills at, is making Shopify stores profitable fast by applying a lot of conversion tactics and stuff. That's why his apps at his company are used by over 20,000 stores online. It's even on Logan Paul's store and some of the biggest Shopify stores online. And by the way, some people might be mad about Logan Paul. Ignore that. Focus on the fact that you're going to go on some of the biggest Shopify stores online. You're going to see Devin's tactics being applied there because his tactics work, and that's why he's able to get so many people such fast results. And the reason why they're speaking to you today is, look, I own an e-commerce business. I own a supplement business where I do anti-aging. Okay, and that business took me about $80,000 in investment to kick off. We're not going to be building that type of business today. What they're going to be showing you to do is build a business that takes $0 to start. And more importantly, the reason why I wanted them to come on and speak today is because they get insane results. You can see Simon right here just hit $11,000 a day. And he's tagging Devin on there saying, hey, look, I've done 150K or 115 total in less than 50 days from zero. That's why they're talking to you today. You see Anthony right here. Hey, anyone struggling, keep faith. I did over 15,000 in revenue in my first 30 days. Pierre right here. Been really busy with my new store, working 14 to 16 hours per day. Remember, these people have worked really hard on this, but you can see today I generate over $18,000 in sales, applying Devin and Matt's tactics. That's why you want to listen to us. That's what you want to do. And look, it just keeps going. Lindsay right here. Hey, I have to thank Devin. Had my first $20,000 month online. Sergio right here. Hey guys, I've been doing Shopify for 2 months now. Had my first $12,000 month. Like, it just gets results, and you don't see anything like that anywhere else. And I'm going to tell you, it took me forever to get the $10,000 a month online. And the stuff that they're showing people right now is getting people there. You just saw there's the range right there is from weeks to a month, and like 2 months in the longest that I've showed you so far. In a few minutes, you're going to see how to do this. You're going to see how to start a simple business and be able to start getting sales literally tomorrow. And I mean that. A ton of other people who've attended this live stream have too. This person right here, your course and training changed my life. Day 28 of my first store, $15,000 in sales. Omar right here. All right, I started a pretty much brand new store around 4 weeks in. I did over $13,000 in sales this month. Like I said, everything that we're going to say in this call, I'm going to back up results. And we're not using the same results over and over again. We still have hundreds of people to show you've applied this stuff. So, look, the thing I want to talk to you about first, and this is my training for you. This is my training for you. Because, you know, I have a business that does well over $10 million per year. We're about to try and do that with Spectre as well. And I know the real reason why you're not living the life you want right now. I know the real reason why you don't have a successful business. I know the real reason why you haven't taken the leap to start a business, even though it's not a leap. And the reason why is because you think it is a leap. You think becoming an entrepreneur is the risky route. You think it is the bad route. You think it is something that is not a good idea. It's not realistic for your life. You see other people out there starting businesses. You see people like myself, Devin, and Matt, and who else you're seeing on YouTube starting business. But you think this is not for me because there's a bunch of things in your head, your beliefs, and everything you think about making money is built on a bedrock of bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Excuse my French, but I cannot explain or express how ignorant a lot of the beliefs that most people pass on in society and what lies they are that have been embedded probably in your head. They were embedded in my head as well, and I know this, and this is one of the reasons why I lived a pretty crummy life before I got into entrepreneurship. And the reason why I did that is because I felt trapped because of these beliefs. Look, society pushes this perpetuated lie about finances and money. They tell you there's two different routes you can go in life. There's the safe life, and then there's entrepreneurship. The safe life involves this basic stuff. Go to school, get a job, live frugally for the next 40 years of your life, retire, save your money, and then die. That's the safe life. You all do it. Your parents have probably done it. Most of your friends, 95% of your friends are doing it, maybe 100% of them. I really don't. I have maybe met one or two other people in my personal growing up circle that are entrepreneurs now, so it's probably pretty rare. And people tell you that entrepreneurship, it's high risk, it's grueling work, it's for geniuses only, that most who try it fail, and there's huge obstacles to start, and it's just not realistic for the average person. And all of society thinks that starting a business or becoming an entrepreneur involves jumping over this chasm of risk and loss, working grueling hours, spending years to get results, basically sleeping in your basement or pulling a Steve Jobs and sleeping in your garage or something like that. And it is disgusting, because it's the blind leading the blind. Okay? It is like the oasis statement I said before. How are you going to find the big oasis if the only people you're getting advice from are the people that have settled to live at the oasis of poop and smelly fish? It is like taking health advice from people that are super unhealthy. And I'm not just talking about weight-wise. I'm talking their skin's unhealthy, they have high blood pressure, their bodies are just falling apart, they're whatever age and they look like they're 30 years old, and you're getting your advice on health from these people. Of course they're going to tell you it's hard. Of course they're going to tell you it has risk. Of course they're going to tell you it's challenging to become an entrepreneur, because they want to justify that they've settled in life. When the truth is, it couldn't be any farther from it. The safe route is actually the most risky route you can take in life, and here's why. Here's why. You would think for a massive amount of risk and a massive amount of discipline and settling, there would be some big payoff at the end of the day, but I don't see it. Because here's how the safe life goes down. You go to college. You spend 4 years of your life that you could have spent building a business, learning English, math, and science, and crap that doesn't even qualify you for a job. For example, when I worked in a marketing agency, once I kind of got my feet out of the Air Force, I'm going to get into here in a second, the people that graduated from college wrote articles for me. This was work that a person with no college degree could do, and they got paid $15 an hour to do it. All right, I won't even do that. But you leave college, you're $50,000 to $80,000 in debt. And then what your plan for life is, the big genius safe plan, is to trade 71% of your life, 5 days a week for 2 days off. Trade 71% of your life to enjoy 30% of your life. And you pray that your job is stable, you don't get sick. Imagine you get any one of those diseases or injuries that happens to 90% of the population, and the economy stays healthy. All these things are impossible, by the way. And maybe 40 years ago, you could work at the same job till you retired. Not anymore. And you're going to get sick, and the economy is going to go all over the place. And so what you do as well for the next 40 years of your life is you work someone else's dream while they reap 90% of the reward, and you live frugally for 40 years of your life, and by the grace of God, maybe your job stays stable, the economy stays stable, and you get to work a very consistent life for the rest of your life, getting a 7% raise every single year or something like that. And finally, your big payoff is you get to be old, you get to save up all your money, and you get to live frugally till the day you die. Where is the payoff for this massive risk? Going and betting on this type of life blueprint is like going to Vegas and betting on red 32 or red 16 and thinking it's going to pay off. Not only is the chance of winning very low because the economy and jobs and everything's going to shift, there is no payoff. It's like you bet on red 16, you get the same reward as if you bet on red. It's nuts to me. And your big payoff is being old and nickel and diming it until you die. Doesn't seem like the safe route to me. In fact, it seems like the guaranteed crappy route to me. It seems like the guaranteed high risk, low reward route to me. Now let's look at entrepreneurship, because this is the escape hatch. And what you don't know, and then all the people you've probably talked to in your life and advice on financial advice don't know, is the escape hatch is right there, and it doesn't take very much effort to get through it. Let's look at entrepreneurship. We're going to show you to start a business today for 20 bucks. And we can start a business that makes $100 a day for that 20 bucks. We'll prove it to you on this call. I'm not going to make any claims that we don't actually do in front of you. There is literally no barrier to entry. You don't need an expensive degree, and no one controls your income except you. And more importantly, you get to work on your business and reap all the rewards instead of being an employee for somebody that takes as much as you decide to give them. When you own your own business, you determine your own paycheck, nobody else. And even if you mess up your business a few times, you only need to really get it right once. I'll show you all those people right there. Those people that I just showed you making $10,000, $12,000 a month now, they're making over $100K a year right now. And really, even if they messed up their first few businesses, I think that's a pretty good reward. Because a lot of those people only work like a couple hours a month now too. Now, look, you get to work super hard. You're going to have to work super hard when you're building a business. Well, actually, not so much. We'll break that down here in a second, how to do it while actually keeping a normal schedule. But you get to work when you want. If you want to wake up at 10 a.m. and get to work, there you go. I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, but I prance downstairs because I'm working on what I want to work on, my dream. And I get to make as much money as I choose. Look, I've made over $1 million in a month before, and you know why? Because I chose to. No one sat down and said, how much is Alex going to get paid this month? I wrote my own check. And if you want control, you have to be writing your own check. And here's the coolest thing about all this. When you're an entrepreneur, you live the next 40 years of your life, the next 30, 20, whatever years you have left, on your terms and under your control. And here's the thing I don't get. Out of all this thing right here, where's the massive risk? Where's the big $50,000 investment? Where's the years of your time passing from all the results you've seen right now? The payoff is huge, the risk is low, and it's as big as you want. And you get to live life on your own terms versus living life settling. You can have success now, just like the people I just showed you. And more importantly, you can have success later. You don't have to have this be your entire life. All you do, if you could explain the safe route right here, you could just take this picture right here, you could age this guy back 50 years, and slowly age him to 70, 80, and it would just be the same exact thing. This is your entire life, with all that risk. So I don't get it. And the only reason I could see people, and this is why we're making this stream right now, and this is why I'm hammering this into you right now, because this stream is not going to help you if you don't actually decide, hey, I'm going to jump over that wall, I'm going to jump that leap, I'm going to go through the desert and get to the big oasis. And the reason why you're not doing it is you think that you have to make some massive shift or bet it all, and nothing is further to the truth. We're going to show you how to start a business with just a few hours of work a week. You're not going to have to work years or months or anything like that. We're going to show you how to start a business without betting your house. You won't even have to make a big investment. You won't even have to bet a few months of groceries. And we're going to show you how to transition out of the nightmare, fear-filled, safe life to the fulfilling, good life without having to make massive sacrifices. You can keep your crummy oasis right now while forging your path to the big oasis. And look, I can tell you this because I did the same thing, and I did it with less than you probably have now. Look, I was in the U.S. military, and I'm not jumping or talking smack about the military lifestyle. The military made me the man I am today. It made me grow up, and it was great, and I'm super happy I did it. But towards the end of it, you know, I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with the military. It was not for me. It was not for me, and I'll tell you why. Because every single day, I had to wake up early, and this built a lot of character. It didn't build a lot of fun and happiness, though. But I had to wake up crazy early at 5 a.m., and I'd have to clean a fire station. Then I'd clean a fire truck. And then I'd clean other people, I'm not kidding you, I clean other people's piss off the floor in the bathroom, because that's what I did at that low-level rank in that job. And I go, literally daily, and get yelled at for stuff, not like important stuff. When I joined the Air Force, and this is not a reflection of average military experience, but I joined the Air Force to fight some fires, be a cool firefighter and stuff like that. But what did I get? I get yelled at for not washing the wheel wells of a truck well enough. I can clearly remember our bosses pulling us out after washing a fire truck and yelling at us in the meeting room for not cleaning the wheel wells good enough because the commander of the base was going to come by and he'd be deeply offended by the wheel wells not being clean. And my reward for all of this was $24,000 a year and to be a really happy guy, as you can see right here. Does this look like the face of happiness right there? No, it doesn't. It looks like some guys drinking from the poopy oasis. And I did this shit for less money than I wanted to make, and I did stuff I didn't want to do because I felt trapped. Just like you probably feel trapped right now in whatever your lifestyle is. And so, what I did was something crazy. I dropped out of the Air Force, I took all the money I had saved up, which wasn't very much, and I said, you know what, I have to start a business and make this work over the next 6 months, or I don't know what I'm going to do. So I got out, and one of my first businesses was something goofy, and I did things the complete wrong way. Everything I'm going to show you right now was hard. It took risk. It took a little bit of balls to do. I'm not patting myself on the back, but at that point in time, I could see why everyone was telling me I was crazy. One of my first businesses was selling little horse PDFs, showing people how to draw animals and stuff like that. It didn't do too hot. I'll leave it at that. But everyone told me I was wrong. My dad thought I was crazy. He told me to stay in the Air Force, stay miserable. It was the safe route to go. I could make $40,000 a year if I worked really hard for the next 10 years. My coworkers laughed at me. They thought I was dumb. And everybody said, okay, if you're going to get out, go to school, get $50,000, $80,000 in debt, get a job, and maybe you can make $50K a year and start saving for retirement. That's what every single person told me. Give me a 2 if that's what everybody else is telling you. Everybody else. But I'll tell you what, my big breakthrough was when I started talking to other entrepreneurs, people that actually were doing what I want to do, were living life the way I want to do. And for a while, because I didn't know the basics, I didn't have a stream like this to tell me, hey, this is where you should be looking at, I struggled because I did everything on my own. And what you're going to see today is way easier than what I actually did, but even with the struggles, even with the hardship, the big breakthrough came when I figured out 3 components of online business: product, website, and traffic. If you can have all 3 of these things and line them up like we're going to show you in this call, you have a successful business. And the result of that is when you have a good product, you have a place to sell that product, and you know how to get interested people to that product, the sky is the literal limit. Every single day now, I make more than I used to generate in an entire year at my old job. It's because I took that leap. And I'll tell you the truth, it really wasn't that big of a risk either. Okay, sure what I had to do, I had to go and use my savings, I had to move out of the Air Force and get rid of the comfy job so I could go out there and do the trial by fire. But I'll tell you what, I'd do it again 1,000,000 times over. I get to travel the world with my girlfriend, do whatever I want. I get to live in the house I want. Heck, I can live wherever I want. I lived in the Cayman Islands for 6 months just on a whim because I have control over my life now. Look, here's the safe life, Alex. Here's the life you're probably in right now. Safe, super safe. Safe and miserable, making $24K a year, cleaning up other people's piss off the ground. Here's F the safe life, Alex, making $20,000 to $50,000 a day. I'll even take you inside my Stripe accounts and confirm this with you if you want. Just like how we did for Carl at the beginning of the car where I need to go open the call. I have nothing at all to hide from you right now. I want you to just understand that you can make the jump from the safe life to the F the safe lifestyle, and it's not going to take the massive risks that I did. And that's why we have it here right now. You have to understand, right now, you're choosing, if you're living a normal type of life right now, you're choosing to be miserable, you're choosing to accept mediocrity in your life, you're choosing to accept a life you're not really that excited about, and you're going to look back at the end of the day and go, that really wasn't that great. And you're doing it all because for no payoff. There's no payoff to the safe life. It's the riskiest, life-killing, soul-crushing decision you can possibly make, and its biggest supporters, the people telling you to get a job, stay in school, work 5 days a week for 2 days off, are people that are in this scenario and they feel trapped as well. And they're doing it because they're trying to make themselves feel better for settling, and they want you to settle too because they don't know any other route, because they feel that taking the risk to start your own business is a massive risk. And that's what this stream is about, to show you how not risky it is. And the thing you need to understand is you can't take health advice from people that are deeply unhealthy, which is who you're probably getting advice from in finances right now. And you can't get the truth about entrepreneurship from a person who's forfeited their future. All these people telling you building a business or being on this stream or listening to these guys on YouTube or whatever is risky, these are all people that have forfeited their lives. Now, I don't want to sound mean, and I'm sure you can love these people, you can do all kind of stuff. They are telling you right now, hey, settle. Settle because there's a massive risk, and it's better to settle than it is to take a risk. But what if there wasn't a risk? What if there wasn't a risk? What if in the age of online entrepreneurship, the less risky route was starting a business? The low investment, the low time to succeed, the low even time investment way to go is entrepreneurship. And the safe life is really the trial by fire. It's walking down, if you ever seen like Lord of the Rings where Frodo and, what's his name, Sam, they go into Mordor and they have to walk through all this stuff and all over the rocks and stuff like that, through the fire and stuff like that. That's what the safe life is like, except when you throw the ring at the bottom of the volcano at the end, no one comes and picks you up. There's no payoff. The world isn't safe. Why are you walking through Mordor when you can walk through an enchanted forest of low-risk entrepreneurship? Now look, leading into that, I want to ask you the question now. And look, we're going to show you the tactics. I want to get you into tactics. You probably think I'm here for the tactics, but you're not. You have to change this, how you view entrepreneurship in your mind. And so are you actually now ready to actually commit and open your mind for this training session? I don't want the echoings of your parents. I don't want the echoings of your friends and whoever saying, oh, you're crazy. I want you solely focused on your saying, I'm going to turn off the noise and I'm going to listen to actual entrepreneurs. I'm going to take health advice from people that are extremely healthy. Give me 2 if you're ready to make that commitment. That's a lot of 2s. That's a lot of 2s. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I've done this for 8 years. I've been doing entrepreneurship and online businesses for a long time. And I did it the hard way, and I wish I didn't. What you need to understand is you don't need to start a huge investment, huge risk business like I do. You don't even need to quit your job. All you need is a product, a place to sell that product, and a place to get people to, and know how to get people there, to sell that product. It doesn't take long if you have those 3 things. I've literally witnessed thousands of people hit success much faster and much larger than I did in months, weeks. It took me a year to get to $10,000 a month online. I've seen people literally do it consistently within weeks. Okay? And again, I want to state, just legal talking real quick. I cannot guarantee you're going to get any results. from this information. All I can do is show you the results other people have gotten from this information. Again, you can see Lisa right here. Just got my first sale, yay. Literally, when I tell you it doesn't take long for people to get success, this person right here came in, first day, boom, first sale. Car right here, first sale after running ads, so pumped. He just copied the exact same traffic generation technique we did, making sales the very first day. And so that's what we were here to show you. We're here to show you that there isn't, we're here to take it. If you're making the leap of faith, remember that drawing I showed you, the person jumping over a canyon risk? We're here to bring it as close together as possible for you. So all you have to do is really take the step. Dev and Matt are the literal masters, which is why I brought them on today. In a few minutes, they're going to show you, and you're going to have a product to sell, a place to sell that product, and a way to get people to that product. And more so, they're going to show you not only how to start this up and create a full-time income fairly easily, what they're also going to show you is if you want to take that full-time income into a millionaire income, a six-figure-a-year income, they're going to show you how to do that as well. That's what Matt's actually really good at. And we all have similar stories. You know, I can tell everyone stories, and it's very similar to mine. You know, Devin dropped out of college, started his business. Everyone told him he was insane. Now he's a millionaire. Matt, on the other hand, he went to college, got out, couldn't get a job that paid well enough. Couldn't really even find a job. It was actually when the economy was going to crap. Now he's a multi-millionaire. Same exact thing. We all started the businesses. And look, we're not showing cars here to be the stereotypical like internet marketer or whatever, but usually when people start a business, they have this one object or something they want to get. For a lot of people, it's cars. And we want to show you we got what we wanted. Actually, I don't even drive my car, but maybe you relate to the car. Maybe you don't. I want you to picture in your head right now the thing that you really want, and imagine that you could actually decide and just achieve it without having to take some huge risk. That's the point of everything we're trying to do right here on this call. And look, they made their fortunes doing what is called e-commerce. And it is booming right now because it gives people the ability to have a product, a place to sell, and a way to get traffic to it to get sales instantly, without any investment. There's no other business model I've ever seen like this that is able to do this, and they're the absolute masters at that. And look at the results people have gotten. Again, I back up everything I say. Yami right here did over 12,000 euros in his first month doing this. Still in shock. This person right here did over $8,000 in sales. Chris right here. So just had my best day yesterday. Keep it up. It only takes one winning product. We'll talk about it here in a second. Tio right here. Last 3 months of doing e-commerce, $18,000 in sales. Like I talked about, you're not going to see any type of business model that ever gives that type of results. And don't let e-commerce scare you either. It's actually really simple. All we do, and give me a two right now, when you hear e-commerce, you think about storing a bunch of inventory in warehouses and shipping stuff out and having a staff. Yeah, a lot of twos. It's not that complicated. So all we do is we go to a Chinese dropshipping websites, and what we're going to do is we're going to find products that we can maybe say, let's see this tent right here. Look at this tent. We find this tent for $40 on these Chinese wholesale websites, and then what we do is we place that tent on our website, and we sell it from our website for $149. Now, what happens is when we get people that are interested in camping using free or paid methods that are very cheap, don't worry, there's no huge upfront investment here, and so we get people that like camping, and then we send them to our website. Then when they land on our website, and let's say Camping Car right here buys this tent for $149, we then go and buy it for $40 from that Chinese wholesale website, and we keep the $109 profit. Let me sum this up really quick. We send a person to our site, they pay us $149, then we go to the Chinese wholesale website and simply buy it there for $40 and ship it to the address they gave us when they bought from our site. How easy is that? How simple is that? Just like that, using Shopify, which is just a little quick, free to start software that builds websites for us as an absolute beginner. We don't need any technical skills. We have a product, we have a website, and we have a way to get people there. Doesn't involve any staff, doesn't involve any shipping, any complicated processes. We have it literally day one. And the thing is, you might think, I don't know if I feel comfortable selling a $40 product for $149. My question is why? You see this business model every single time you go into 7-Eleven. You see it every single time you go into Walmart. You see it on probably 80 to 90% of websites you go to that are not Amazon. And when you go to Amazon, I guarantee you're seeing it on almost 85% of the listings. This is one of the most common business models online, and it's booming right now because it's such a massive opportunity that allows any business to start and start selling products right away. And the ability to interact with Chinese wholesale websites that send products for you without having any inventory, without having people storing it out, without having a stock, allows you to have a profitable, real business in days. That's why this is so dang cool. So what I got to ask you right now is, are you ready to learn how to do this? Do you finally want to get into the actual tactics of how to do this? And I want you to keep my initial promise in your head. By the end of this call, you will have a product, you will have a site to sell it from, or you will know how to do these things, and you'll know how to get customers to that site. And you will know exactly how to have a thriving business in 30 days confidently. Keep that in your head. So we're gonna do a truth check at the end of this, and you're gonna tell me if I was right. So the first person you hear from today is Devin. He's gonna show you how to have a great product on your site, able to sell within less than 3 minutes. He's gonna show you have a beautiful place to sell that product in less than 10 minutes. And he's gonna show you how to have your first customer by tomorrow. And more importantly, he's gonna take all these tactics he's about to show you and use it to build a $300 per day sales site right in front of you. So not only are we gonna teach you, we're then gonna apply what we teach you and actually show how it works, so that you can actually go out there with confidence to do this. So give me a big 2 if you're excited to do this. Devin, I'm going to pass this over to you right now, okay?
Hey guys, so let's get into this. This is something that we've worked really hard preparing, and what I'm going to show you today is how we took this portable sewing machine that you see right here, and we built an online business that makes us over $400 per day, so it's over $10,000 a month. And in the first day that we launched this online business, we had it up to $100 in sales a day, so we're making $100, and then within 20 days, we were up to about $400 a day, just like that. And it was super simple to set up. And in fact, I'm going to walk you through it right now. You see, we use this tool called Shopify to build these online websites. And there's no coding required. You don't need to be like a tech guru or anything. All we do is we go up here, we click Get Started, and we can instantly build an online store. Okay, just like that. No coding necessary. Like I said, you fill out like a form, and then they instantly generate a store for you. It's really simple. And then what we do is we go to this website, which is called AliExpress. Now, this is a Chinese wholesaler. So essentially what we do is we come here and they sell a product for like, well, we can just take a look at the sewing machine itself. So we come here, and this is actually where we found the sewing machine. So right here, and as you can see, we can buy it here for about 17 bucks. I think we have a supplier on here for 13, and then we come over here and we sell it on our website for $40, and we just keep all the profit. Now, why it's really cool is because we don't need like any inventory or anything like that. What happens essentially is we upload the photos of this product to our store. All we do is download the photos and upload them, and then we just start selling the product to people who are interested in sewing machines. And then when they buy the product from us, we just go over here, we buy the product from AliExpress, and instead of putting our shipping information, we put the customer shipping information, and then it's going to ship this directly to the customer. So we never need to have inventory or anything like that ever. All we do is we throw up the images on our website, put it up for sale. When people buy it, we have it delivered to them. We pay 17 bucks, they paid 40, and we keep all the profit. Now, I want to teach you about a really cool tool I use. Now, this is called Thieve.co actually, and what it allows us to do is find like really cool products that are on this AliExpress website, okay? So if we want to find a product that only costs like $2 and we want to start selling it for like 30 bucks, then we come over here and we look for what's trending. So what this website is just like the coolest items on AliExpress, and people vote on them. So as you can see, this has like 30 votes, this has 53 votes, this has 15 votes and stuff like that. And what we can do is use these votes to gauge interest in a product. So what we like to do is come over to this trending tab. You can see it right here. And this allows us to see products that are really cool right now that we can start selling. And remember, all we have to do is put the images on our store and we can sell them. So what we look for is anything on trending, because remember, these are products that are cool now. People are interested in them now. And we look for anything that has over 200 upvotes. So as you can see, this has like 225, this has 250, this is 252, this has 214, 191, 112. And we just want to look for something that is, you know, relevantly or relatively cheap, that has over 200 votes. So if we come up here, we have this coffee slip spoon, okay, for $3.72. So if we look here, we can click on this buy on AliExpress button right here, and it's going to take us to this product listing page right here. And all we have to do is put these images in our store, and then we just sell it to people who are interested in coffee. And there's this really cool tool that we can use that is extremely easy to use, no coding necessary. Once again, it's this import to Shopify button. And what this allows us to do is just put this product instantly into our online store so we can start selling it. So we've got our store here, you know, and we have our products, and you can see that this coffee product isn't in here right now. There's no coffee product anywhere. And if we wanted to start selling this and we didn't, you know, want to download all the images one by one and stuff like that, all we have to do is click on this neat little import to Shopify button. And you can see that the product is being transferred to our store right now. Okay, and now it's been successfully imported. So if we come back over here and we refresh, we'll find the product in our store somewhere in here. It's not always. We got too much stuff in here. Let's refresh it one more time. Yeah, here it is, right here in our store, ready to sell. Okay, it just took a little second to get in here. So what we want to do is we can kind of like look right here. So they call it a coffee slip spoon. We'll just take that title right there. And this is the best coffee spoon ever. We just write a little description about it. It'll brighten up your morning. On sale for a limited time only. And I want to start selling this for $19. Or actually, I'm going to sell it for $24.99 because it looks really cool. It looks like really luxurious, something you could get at some high-end store or something like that. And now we're just going to click this save button. And just like that, we've got this product in our store. We can start selling it, okay? And we can just start sending people who are interested in coffee to our website, okay? And now I'm going to show you how you can do that right now. I'm actually going to show you exactly how we took this portable sewing machine to $100 a day the first day we're selling it, and then we built a five-figure, $10,000 a month business selling it. And it's really easy because you can actually just target people by what they're interested in on Facebook. So if I wanted to show this to people who are interested in sewing, all I'd have to do is go over to Facebook and make a little ad like this. In fact, this is the same ad that we use to take this product to $10,000 a month and build a six-figure-a-year business out of it. So it was really easy to make, and as you can see, it's just a little bit of text, a video of the sewing machine that we found on the supplier's page. So we didn't have to record this video or anything. The supplier actually just gave it to us, which is pretty simple. They want you to make sales as well, and the supplier is just who we're buying the product from over on AliExpress. So all we had to do was go over to our Facebook Ads Manager, and this is really easy to set up. You just go to business.facebook.com. It takes you about 5 minutes to get to this page that I'm looking at now. And then when we're here, what we want to do is click on conversions, because Facebook actually knows how to send buyers to us. They make sure that only buyers are seeing our product, which is extremely freaking awesome. At least I think so. So you see this little please select a conversion event right here. All we have to do is click on purchase. And now what Facebook's going to do is ensure that we're only getting people sent to our website who are likely to purchase. As you can see, it says we'll optimize delivery of your ads to get the most of these at the lowest cost. So they're going to get us as many sales on our product as possible without us spending a lot of money. And then all we did was change the age right here. So these are the age of people who are going to see our ad, right? We only wanted to show it to people who are 25 and over, because people under 25 usually don't buy things online. And then all we did was click here. So this is detailed targeting. These are the people who are going to see our ads. And all we did was click or type in sewing, just like that. That is all we did. And then we started running an ad spending $10 a day. So if you come down here, you can set a budget, set it to $10 a day. That's $1,000 a day. $10 a day. This is all we did, and we instantly had a $100 plus day on our first day. And then we got up to about $20-$30 a day, and we just scaled it up a little bit, spent a little bit more each day, and then we were making about $400 a day within 20 days. Okay, it's a five-figure a month, $10,000 a month business in 20 days, spending barely anything each day. And then all we did was, this is when you start to show your ad what you want it to show. We just clicked single video because we were running a video ad. And then we selected our video that we had gotten from the Chinese supplier. Okay, they provided it to us. And then as you can see, all we said was portable, lightweight, and easy to use. Get this mini sewing machine by hitting, shop now. So we put that right here. We put a link to the sewing machine at the top. This is where the website URL is. So this is where we want to send the traffic to. And then for our headline, all we put was on sale. And then we changed this call to action. It's this little button in the bottom right. We change it to shop now because we want people to know that they're going to be buying something. And this is literally all we did. We came down here, we hit confirm, we placed our order. All we did was target people on Facebook with ads who are likely to purchase, and we targeted people who are interested in sewing. So this will show only to people who are interested in sewing. And I know it sounds really easy, but this is all we did. And then, like I said, on our first day, $100 plus, and then within 20 days we had a $10,000 a month business. It was that easy to set up. It's absolutely amazing. The internet has allowed us to do some really awesome things, and it's just really exciting time. Now I think Alex has some more to share to you, so I'm gonna pass it back to Alex. But this is all we did, and we built a 5-figure a month business. How amazing is that? All right, Alex, back to you, my friend.
How was that, guys? Not that complicated. And what I want to show you real quick is, remember, that might seem super simple what we just showed you, but we're going to show you these people's results a little bit more in depth. But look at the results it's got. Angelica, $4,300 her first month. Yami, $11,000, $12,000 his first month. $300 on day one. Daruv right here, $359 on his first time running with those tactics we just showed you. That right there is enough to build a full-time business. All you have to do is apply. Now, what I want to show you right now is I want to get you more excited, because we just showed you how simple it is to start a business and actually start making money. What about making big money? What about going and scaling to $10,000 per month? What we're going to do now is we're going to sit down with Matt. And what Matt is so good at is not just doing $10,000 per month stores. He's amazing at getting stores from nothing to $100,000, $200,000 a month in sales within 60 days. And so what he's going to show you right now is, more importantly, how Facebook works and how simple it is to actually take the data that you collect from your initial sales. And don't worry, this is not some complicated data analysis thing, which it's really just clicking a few buttons in Facebook ads and then telling Facebook, go find me more customers. But he's going to show you how to get Facebook to look at your customers and go, these are the type of people that are buying this product. We're going to go and find 1 million more people and then sell them this product for you, because they want your ads to work and they want you to make money from your ads. So without further ado, Matt, I'm going to throw this over to you right now. Everybody give me a big one if you're excited to hear from Matt. Okay, cool. And Matt, I'm throwing it over right now.
What's up, everybody? Hey, thank you guys very much. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the exciting part of things, because at this point you have a product that's winning. You launched some of the ads like we showed you, and now we're going to take that to the next level and we're going to scale it up. And this is going to be the pathway to the 10,000 plus per month with a product, with a handful of products on your store. And this is a really exciting thing, guys, because you've done the hard work that got you to this point, right? And now we're going to show you how Facebook can do a lot of the heavy lifting going forward. So real quick, guys, before we get too started, I want to make sure, if you're brand new to this, give me a 1 in the chat box real quick, because I could go super detailed into scaling. I could talk about it for forever, really, for hours. But right now, if you're brand new to this, what I want to do is get you to see the big picture. So let's go real quick. Let me check the chat box here. And it looks like a lot of people are just brand new. And that's fine. It's perfectly fine. So what I'm going to talk about today is going to be really top level stuff. And don't get too wrapped up in the minutia of things. Don't get wrapped up in the terminology. More focus on the bigger picture and the concepts that I'm going to be sharing with you here today. So this is literally how I do this every single time. Now, I'm not promising you that you're going to get $500 and $1,000 in that period of time, like we did there. That was a really good store, and I've been at this for a long time. But I can tell you that if you follow these steps and you do all the hard work up to this point, and then you let Facebook help you, and you follow these steps, you will have success, and we're going to get you towards that $10,000 plus per month. So, real quick. A lot of people get this confused, right? They think that they're just spending money blindly, and they're not really sure what kind of results are going to be here. And then what really differentiates Facebook from any other platform? Maybe you heard that Google's good. Maybe you heard Pinterest is a new up and coming thing. What differentiates Facebook from everything else, right? And it really is because Facebook has taken a lot of steps to ensure that you have the best possible success rate you can, right? They want you to win, because if you win, you're spending more money with them. They're making more money, right? And so they give you a lot of tools, and we're going to cover one of those today, on how you can win, right? Because they're going to allow you to take some steps and to gain some traction and snowball in the right direction very quickly. And if you follow what we're going to be talking about here today, that's going to happen for you too as well. So how Facebook works, right? Facebook knows a lot about you, right? So we have our example here, our little camper, and he bought a tent. So you say you're selling this tent, and he came to your site off of an ad that you were running, and he purchased this tent, right? Facebook knows a lot about what you are, who you are, where you come from, the kind of money you make. Let's talk a little bit about what exactly they know. They know everything, really, when it comes down to it. They know that our camper is a male. He's 34 to 45, in that range somewhere. He likes survival brands based off the Facebook pages he likes. He watches Duck Dynasty. Maybe he follows that show. He's married because of what he lists on his profile. Makes $60,000 a year. Yeah, they even know that. He's college educated. You also list that on your profile. And he's bought products online, right? They're tracking some of the purchases that you made online, or at least know that you have made those purchases, right? And that's what the Facebook Pixel is on sites for, that kind of data gathering reason, right? And so the thing about this, right? So they gather all this information up is that he is not alone in this. And this might actually describe somebody else that's watching this call right now. It's pretty close to watching me, in terms of age bracket and some of the similar likes. So they know that he's not alone, right? And they start gathering up all this information. And you can actually create what's called a lookalike audience based off once you get a couple of these campers that come in. You can say, gather up these groups of people and go find me more of them, right? And Facebook can actually do that. So they can say, hey, you have this 100 set. Is really like when you get 100 people, that's really the key, right? So you're going to get 100 purchases or 100 people that add to your cart. Again, don't worry about the technical parts of it, but you can say, hey, Facebook, give me 2 to 3 million people who look exactly like this camper, right? And then they can go and find that. And it actually happens quicker than you would actually expect, which is actually pretty funny because they really do know that much about the community and who's out there and who's interacting on their platform, because this is how advertisers win on their platform, is they are capable of finding these people for them, right? So now you've taken your, say, 100 people, and now you've created 3 million people out of that segment, right? So Facebook runs your ads to these people. You can show them exactly how you want to target, right? And so you say, hey, send this ad and put it right to these 3 million people that you just found for me, right? And that is a hot set of customers, right? Because they are exactly like the people that bought from you already, right? And think about how powerful that is. That's what like advertisers have dreamed of for years, for decades up to this point, is being able to instantly find people who are exactly like a small segment of people and target directly to them, right? So our ads become even more profitable and reach larger audiences, right? Because we took a single ad, gathered up a little bit of information, and said, let's go back out to a larger set of people and who are even more targeted. And now we get more profitability because we're hitting deeper and more targeted people than we were before. So the big picture, right? So we were talking about how does this make sense? How does this snowball us in the right direction, right? So if we were doing $25 per day on that original ad, right, that we were gathering up that information for, and we were getting $100 back. Well, we launch a couple more ads using these lookalike audience, and now we're doing $100 per day, right? Because you're spending more money on these ads, and now we're getting $400 back. And then if you do it again, because there's a bunch of these lookalike audiences you can create, and we'll show you exactly how. $400 maybe in ad spend, and now you're getting $1,600 back, right? So the snowball continues to happen, and you're launching new ads, and you're finding more targeted, because as you have more sales and you have more data, you get more and more targeted towards that real core set of people. And if I'm losing you a little bit, guys, don't worry. We'll at the end of this, we'll show you a little bit more details, and we definitely have plans to make sure this makes sense to you. I just wanted you to see the big picture to make sure that you guys notice the possibilities that Facebook allows you to have and e-commerce allows you to have. So real quick, I'm going to go over the shoulder to show you exactly how easy this is, right? So I'm in my business manager, again, guys, this is just where the ads are run. If you've never seen this before, do not worry about it, right? Just follow the concepts. I'm in my business manager, which is where your ads are run. And now I'm in a part of it called audiences, right? This is where you can gather up all those campers together in a single audience. And I've actually done that. You can see here for people who have viewed a sales page, right? Or here, even better, here's the people that use our app in 2017. So Facebook allows me to gather up exactly who's using a certain thing or who's purchased or whatever. So these are our buyers for our Smart Apps suite in 2017. You can see we have 4,100 people, right? That's even better than the 100, right? So this is how it snowballs for you. So I have a set of 4,000, and I can say, hey, Facebook, I would like you. So all I have to do is check this box and hit this action button and say, create a lookalike audience, right? And so I'm going to type in a location, say United States. You can actually do more of them outside of it, but we'll stick with the United States right now. And I can say 2.1 million people, 4.3 million people, and so on. But right now, I'll just stick with the 2.1. I want to say, give me 2.1 million people who look exactly like that 4,100 people, right? And so I just hit create audience. No, I already created this, so no worries. Let's do this. I'll hit 4.3 just for this example. You can see we utilize these audiences, so they were already created there. So I have a 2%, and that's going to update real quick. It's only saying that because of starting to gather data. Now Facebook is off finding these sets of people, basing it off the 4,100 people that we have, and then it's going to return to me and say, hey, Matt, found those people. Let's go ahead and create a ad with that set of people, right? We'll utilize the 1% with the 2.1. So all I have to do is go to my Power Editor. And say, create myself a campaign. We'll just say Smart Apps December users, right? Hit conversion. No worries. Again, do not get lost in the details of this.
Ready? Here we go.
And add. I just want you to see how quickly and effectively, once you know what's going on here, how easily you can do this, right? And hit an ad set here. Roll down just to here. So here's where you put that custom audience, and that's where our lookalike audience is going to be. So I'll just type in lookalike audience, and boom, here you go. Now the rest of the details, we'll follow those at a later point. You learn how to do those at a later point. But the most important thing to realize, guys, is I was able to create this ad in literally no time, right? And that's really the power of it. Now I'll create a handful of these over time. There's step-by-step processes you can do for that. And that's how we turn that $25 a day that's winning, turning us into $100. That's how we get it all the way up to the $400 per day and $1,600 return. And you can see how quickly that could turn into that $10,000 plus per day. So that per month and beyond that, even to that other point. So that's really the power of this, guys. That's what I wanted to show you today. And I'm going to toss it back over to Alex, and he's going to take it from here. All right? Thanks.
How about that, guys? How about that? How about that? Cash Me Outside. But look, all right, I won't do any more Cash Me Outside references. But look, this is the literal roadmap to building a 5 to 6 or even 7-figure business. Look, how do you get the three things? Backing it all up to that. Product. How do you get your product? Thieve.co. How do you make a site? Shopify. How do you get customers? Super cheap, hyper-targeted. Facebook goes and finds you customers for you, Facebook ads. What then do you do to get to 5 to 6 figures a month? Once you get a sale, you give that data back to Facebook. You let Facebook go and give you more customers. You simply spend more. You spend $1, you make $3 back. All you need to do to make $3,000 a day is you spend $1,000 a day, you make $3,000 back. Instantly. It's not like you're going $1,000 in the red every single day. That is it. That is literally all there is to it. And my big thing right now is you need to understand, all it comes down to is this. You test the product. You put it on your site. You get the data from Facebook. You scale. You get the $200 a day. Do it again. You get the $400 a day with a new product. You get the $600 a day if you add another product. And you just keep adding more products, and pretty soon, if you just keep maintaining that, you're up to $1,000 a day. It is rinse and repeat. It is rinse and repeat. Get the product, place it on your site, run the ads exactly like we just showed you right here. And that's why you see so many people getting insane results from that. And I want to do an accountability check right now. Give me a 1 if what we just showed you is actually 30 days simple. If you could actually go out there and do this in 30 days. With the product targeting tactics we gave you, could you get a hot product in the next week? Give me a 1 if it's yes. Yeah, you just go to Thieve. Can you easily create a site in the next 30 days with Shopify? Yes. Yes, you can. Could you easily create simple, cheap ads to get customers? I mean, yeah. Devin showed you. He literally did it right in front of you and got sales right in front of you. And guys, heck with 30 days. I'm just making that to sound reasonable. Is this 5 days simple? Is this something you'd execute in the next 5 days? Give me 1 if that's true. It looks like the answer is next. So here's my big question. Who wants to do this now? You don't want to waste time testing. You want to get off this stream right now and you want to go and do this. Now before you do that, hold up. Who wants to get this done in the next 30 days? Who wants to not waste 6 months screwing around with this? Give me a 2 if you want to get this done in the next 30 days. It's a lot of 2s. Okay, so look, you have 2 choices right now. You can be what we like to call a test monkey. All right, and please don't get into animal rights and stuff like that. Let's just imagine. We all know that NASA used to launch monkeys into space. And look, do you really want to be launched out into space and to test this all out on your own? Do you want that? Do you want to be going out there and put on your little helmet and just go shooting around the internet like a pinball ball, just landing wherever you want and trying to figure this out over the next 6 months? Do you want that? Do you want to go do this on your own? Do you want to lose money testing this all out, trying to do this on your own? Or would you rather go with option number 2? By being coached and directed by someone who's successfully done it over and over again with fast and million-dollar results. You skip the cash loss, you skip the huge learning curve, and you literally sit down and it's like, look at Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. You have a person that's been there, literally looking over your shoulder and saying, this is what you need to do. Oprah and Ellen DeGeneres. Warren Buffett and his teacher in college that gave him all the investment advice that he needed to go out there and become one of the world's greatest investors. All these people are coaches. Everybody that has a big business, a booming business, has done something great with their life, has gotten their information and taking a shortcut from people who have already been there. Going and finding that oasis on your own that we talked about earlier on the call is risky. Going and walking on the desert and trying to figure out the path there all on your own could result in you being left in the desert. Or you could have a guide come from the oasis over and say, hey, look, I live here. Here's the exact place I went to. Why don't you walk with me there? Who wants to go with option number 2? Who wants to get walked to the oasis? Good. Good. That's the right answer. Because what you need to do right now, the literal, metaphorical path to the oasis is HCOM 2020. All those results you've seen so far, all the people getting crazy results, and we're about to show you 100 more, are people that have gone into HCOM 2020. Now let me show you what this is all about, because what this is the most complete dropshipping Shopify training ever created that's focused on beginner entrepreneurs and getting them dramatic results. Dramatic results. If you're a beginner, you're going to see step-by-step how to get everything set up, and then you will see how to get your first sale fast and scale to 100 sales within your first 60 days. Because what you're going to be getting is the most complete arsenal of coaching, software, apps, and training ever assembled for Shopify and e-commerce. Now look, you're getting 10 weeks of coaching and training. You're going to see how to start a store and get sales fast. You're going to see how to take that store and scale it fast. You're going to see how to apply advanced sales tactics to get an unfair edge over other stores, and you're going to see exact products to pick, the exact type of store to create, and exact ads to run. You're going to see exact everything. You're going to be looking over Matt and Devin's shoulder as they literally do this in front of you, and you can even ask them questions in our group. And what you're going to get inside this course, and what I want to do right now is actually walk you through the entire course, step by step, what you're going to be getting out of this. So look, what you're going to be getting week number 1 is an intro to Shopify. If you've never built a site before, you've never worked with a site, you've never built anything ever, you just figured out Facebook Messenger, chat, and email. We're going to show you step by step how to build your first store, how to put a theme on it, how to set up everything else so you look like you created a professional store on day 1. If you're a brand new beginner here, I want to stress, if you're stressed by any of this, you're unsure about this, you're unsure if you have the experience, the chops, anything to do this is where you master this. Now, week number 2, we're getting into choosing the perfect products. We're going to show you step by step how to pick products that are going to sell like wildfire. You're going to look over Devin's shoulders. He picks product after product. You're going to look over Matt's shoulder. He picks product after product and shows you step by step, this is what you need to sell. This is why you need to sell it. Go and put this on your store now. Then what you're going to see is how to make these offers addicting. Look, just putting products in your store isn't enough. You need to know the words to say, the right things to put in there, how to design your store, how to design the buttons to make the products actually sell. And that's what we're going to show you to do. Don't worry, you don't have to figure any of this out on your own. We show you the exact templates, everything we use to make sure people go and buy from your store. Now, week number 4 is all about branding. Have you ever been to, and it's very simple to explain this, it's extremely important and you wouldn't know, But have you ever been to a website, you land on it, and you go, man, I'm not putting my credit card in there. This looks like some dark web mumbo jumbo. And then you've been to other websites you've never been to before, and you go, oh, this feels like a real brand, and you put your credit card in, no problemo. It is so important you do that in your store. And we're going to show you to create stores that people come back to, they recognize, they feel like they're on their own brand, and they're going to absolutely love the store the first time they land on. Now, week number 5 and 6 is all about advertising. Now, I'm going to stress, we have a cool little insurance policy to make sure you don't lose money on ads that I'll get into here in a second. But more importantly, if you're a complete beginner, you've never created Facebook ads, we're going to show you step by step over and over and over again in about 100 different ways how to make your first ad. I can't stress enough. My girlfriend has taken this course. She never worked with ads before, never worked with Facebook, and now she can run ads on Facebook. You're going to be able to do that too. You're going to be able to do it very competently, very quickly. Heck, you could actually take your skills at running ads that you learned from this course and go and land a $50,000 to $60,000 per year job at a marketing agency, no problemo. Okay? The ads you're seeing right here are stuff that no marketers at agencies or anything are doing it. You're getting the cutting edge that Matt is doing, the skill scores to $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 per month, the elite. And speaking about elite, you're going to show you how to do all the beginner stuff, and then we're going to show you how to do advanced advertising tactics that put you head and shoulders above any other e-commerce store online. Now, week number 7, we're going to get into how to use Instagram, and we didn't get much time to talk about this today, but how to use Instagram to get people to go and promote your products. Think of all those big people on Instagram. Imagine a big survival guy on Instagram who's always taking pictures, catching fish and eating ants out of the ground or something like that, goes and puts your tent on his Instagram. It's actually really cheap to do that if you know how to talk to him and you have the list of people to go after. Guess what? You're going to have that. We're going to show you exactly how to do that. Now, week number 8 plus is all really cool advanced stuff that you're really only going to appreciate once you get through this entire course. You're going to see email marketing, which is the #1 easiest way to double the sales on your store. Because what happens when a person buys from your store, you can get them and reach out to them and have them come back and buy again. It doesn't sound too cool right now, but I promise it will be the coolest thing, because once you're having a store that's making $10,000 a month, getting the $15,000 a month with the same exact customers, no extra ad spend, that's pretty cool. Now, week number 9 is going to be analytics and tracking. What you're going to get out of that is you're going to see exactly how to go out there and use the analytics and Google Analytics to go out there and make your site that much more profitable. Again, not too sexy until you actually get that in the course, but trust me, it's going to blow your mind when you get through that. And what you're also going to be getting from all this is I want you to keep this in mind. Let me actually come back and bring my screen over again. So, look, I want you to, let's look at a job that you can get out of college that pays $100,000 a year. Lawyer, okay? A lawyer goes to school, and I want to stress that you can get more done in this training than you will get in any school, any college out there. And more importantly, even a school like Stanford or Harvard. If you go and spend 7 years of college there, let's look at the situation. You're a nice lawyer, you just spent 7 years at Stanford, and you're $200,000 in debt. Maybe when you go to school, you'll be maybe making $90,000 a year and working 60 hours a week to hate your life. You're going to make, yeah, you'll make 6 figures. You'll also be $200,000 in debt. You've also given up 7 years of your life, and you're doing something you hate for 60 hours a week. The payoff is huge. Please, by all means, take that door. Take that door. 7 years, $200,000 in debt, hating your life. Or check out these people right here. Austin right here joined HCOM 2020, got to $11,000 in sales in his second month. He literally said he didn't even know what e-commerce was until he stumbled onto this, and then boom, $11,000 in sales in 1 month. Making more than a lawyer without $200,000 debt. You can see Yami right here. Hey everybody, I just made $15,000 in 1 day on Black Friday. He's on pace to do more than a lawyer. He has no debt. And he was able to do this in less than 30 days and actually get his store to $12,000 a month in less than 30 days. And on top of this, guys, we're throwing in everything you need to do this. Now, we didn't get too much time to talk about apps and software, but they're essential to Shopify. And the more money you make on there, the more you're going to want these apps and tools. And so what we're going to do is make sure you don't have to buy a single other thing to make this work. We're giving you Market Hero, which is my autoresponder, and this is what allows you to send your customers analyze sales. It's going to be super important to you when you come inside. You're going to get it for 3 months absolutely free. And this is the best autoresponder for Shopify, period. On top of that, all those cool apps that you saw Devin using and all those quick things and shortcuts and things they're using to increase sales on stores, you get all of that for free as well. You're getting the full Smart Apps suite, and let me tell you about this. You're going to get the bundle upsell. This is what Logan Paul uses on his store and increases sales by 30% instantly. Because what it does is it uses the information on your store, and when a person checks out, it suggests a product that they're very likely to check out and buy as well. And this allows you to go out there and make sure that these people get more and more purchases in their cart. That dramatically increases your sale. You're also going to get express fulfillment automation. This allows you to go to AliExpress, go to any one of those sites that we talked about, import products to your store in 1 click. This usually takes about 45 minutes, and this is the most work-intensive part of Shopify. This allows you to do the most work-intensive part in about 30 seconds. And finally, you're going to get the scarcity countdown timer. What this does is, look, I want you to picture you land on a store, you really want a pair of swim trunks, but your credit card is all the way upstairs. Why would you go upstairs and do that? You maybe come back later. What you need to do with the scarcity countdown timer is you want people to buy now. And the way you get them to do that is you give them a reason to buy now. You give them a little countdown that says, hey, if you don't buy now, you lose this discount, you lose this price, you lose something. Suddenly, they're able to go upstairs and back out that credit card and buy. I can't tell you how drastic of an improvement you'll see in sales by applying this, and you get this for free. And you can go and pick this up, this whole entire app suite, for $9.97 by itself. So keep that in mind. Now, what you're also getting is the HCOM Mastermind Group. And this is huge, because what you're getting right here is you're getting a group of people that are actually serious about e-commerce, and we have 5 coaches in this group, all e-commerce experts doing $20,000 plus a month. You actually have access to Matt, you have access to Devin, you have access to me. And by the way, I'm going to show you right here, when you go in this group, you're going to see like 3-minute response times. Let me actually just show you. Let me pull this up. All right, so I'm in the group right now, and you can actually see like our coaches are going out there doing live store techniques. When you go out there, when you apply or ask anything right here, you're getting a, like for example, this person asked a question 1 hour ago. You can see Matt right here literally responding to the question almost instantly after it's posted. Now, we're not promising instant response times, but you can see whenever you post something in this group, you're getting support not just from our coaches, but other huge, serious e-commerce users. Everybody in here is a person is a part of HCOM 2020. These aren't random people. This isn't blindly in the blind. This isn't a bunch of people trying to sell you stuff. This is a group of people that are super serious about Shopify, super serious about e-commerce, and super serious about building their own brands online, and all helping you here. And one thing I want to stress right here so far that I haven't had a chance to really cap off, I'm going to say over and over again, is you're getting the best of everything. If you have any interest in e-commerce, there is absolutely no other place you should be. There is absolutely no other place you should be, because what you are getting is the best group of people to be around. The best coaches with the best track record of results, the best apps and software, the best information and training, and coaches and people that are there to literally look over your shoulder and ensure you succeed. The best coaches for Shopify, the best apps for Shopify, the best group for Shopify, the best place you can possibly be for Shopify e-commerce if you have any interest in this whatsoever. Now, as bonuses we're throwing in, I'm giving you my Video Marketing Accelerator course. This is a $197 value. You want to see how I show up everywhere on YouTube? You want to see how I've gotten 200,000 subscribers? You want to see how I get hundreds of thousands of views on videos? And more so, how I advertise to those views on YouTube to make a good chunk of change? Actually, I spend about $25,000 a day on YouTube ads, which is also going to be huge for your e-commerce store. I'm throwing this in as a bonus too. This is only for today. We're getting into some bonuses that we're only going to offer today. And actually, we have a really cool deal for you on 2022. Because we just opened up 2020 again. We have a really special launch pricing, really special launch bonuses, a bunch of cool stuff we're throwing in. But you can only get on the stream today. So pay attention. So you're getting the Video Marketing Accelerator. On top of that, you're getting the Hero Blackfire Webby Sales Blueprint. Look, and the number one way I sell stuff for my e-commerce stores is webinars. The end. Because you can sell high-ticket products. And by these webinars, we usually generate about $50,000 to sometimes $80,000 a day. Why? Because my webinars convert like fire. And what you're going to see from this is I'm actually going to give you my exact webinar scripts that I'm using for my e-commerce products, for my e-commerce sales, for my other info product sales, and show you exactly how I run these ads, how I run these webinars to sell high-ticket products and do those type of numbers every single day. You're going to get the exact scripts. That's an extra $1,000 value bonus we're throwing in right there. On top of that, we're giving you a monthly live webinar inside of HCOM 2020 if you come in today. And this is an extra bonus, and what's going to happen is you come on this webinar, it's not like this. You're going to be there with maybe 30, 50 other people. You can actually turn on your mic, you can ask us questions, you can hang out with us, and you're going to get access to those as well, and that's another bonus we're throwing in today only. And on top of that, we're also going to give you the Hero Nation t-shirt. I think this is the coolest bonus because the shirt is super comfy. It's a shirt that you will actually wear. It's not embarrassing like some of those other shirts other businesses have probably sent you where it's like itchy and doesn't fit well and you can't wear it out. This is actually a really cool shirt. Thousands of people wearing it, and it shows everybody that, hey, I'm part of the Hero Nation. And when you come to HeroCon, it's going on later this year, and it's going to give you a cool little, like, almost, hey guys, we're all part of the same club kind of vibe. I think that's the coolest thing. So, look, let's break this down real quick. Let's really sum up the value of all this. You're getting 10 weeks of guided coaching and training. Not just training, not just a course, coaching and training. Live events where you can actually come and ask questions. Live interaction with real people helping you move forward with your business. And you're getting it from multimillionaires, not just a bunch of little scrubs who are like, yeah, this is what I think you should do. That's easily a $5,000 value any day of the week. Heck, colleges charge you $10,000 to get a bunch of people who've never done anything ever to teach you stuff. You're getting 3 months of access to the Market Hero system. That's a $1,200 value if you go buy it from the site right now. You're getting an entire Smart Apps suite. If you want to go buy that from their site, you're welcome to. It's a full value of $997. You will have to pay $997 to go get that entire suite. You're getting full mastermind and coaching access, the ability to interact with real entrepreneurs who are actually doing e-commerce and multimillionaire entrepreneurs who are paid to be in your corner and show you exactly the way to go out there and build this business on your own. You're getting all the planned bonuses that we're throwing in here, and you're also getting a shot at the 2018 last chance bonuses. Look, we just opened this back up, and we're going to throw in some really fast action special bonuses that we're going to announce a little bit later on this call, and you're going to get that as well. I'm going to show you that those planned bonuses and the 2018 last chance bonuses easily add another $3,000 worth of real value. You can go pick this stuff up right now and buy it if you want. The total value of all this is $11,697, and I really want you to put this in perspective. If all this did, let me actually bring this down so you can see my face again. I just wanted you to see the full value breakdown of what's going on. If all this did for $11,000 was allow you to build, just get one killing product on Shopify, just one, would it be worth it? Yeah, because you saw Devin literally take one product and go do well over 10K a month with it. You've seen so many other people just on this stream alone. We're about to get in the results. They're about to blow your mind. You've seen so many people go out there and build 5-figure businesses just from one product. So yeah, at $11,000, it would be a steal. There's colleges that charge $50,000 to $60,000. You can go make $10, $15 an hour doing basic, trivial, almost manual labor to do this. So yeah, I think at that price, it is an absolute steal. And what you're getting is the most complete drop shipping Shopify training ever created. And look guys, the standard price for this is we don't sell this for $11,000. We usually sell this for about $3,000 a pop. And people pay that all day. In fact, if you want to wait till after this call, you can pay $3,000 too, $29.97, no problem. Today though, we're giving you the launch special. You're on the stream with us right now, and we're going to give you this special for as long as the stream is still up. If you jump off the stream right now, you lose this special price. If you leave early, you don't hop in, you don't get on the stream, you can come back and pay $3,000. Or you can get in today for one payment of $1,750 or 4 low payments of $497. And here's the coolest part, and I'll bring my face back up on the screen here in a second, but you got to understand this. This is the ultimate risk-free opportunity. We're going to give you a straight-up stupid 60-day refund action-based guarantee, and this is all it comes down to. As long as you plan on using the course, you have 60 days to try this out. And if you are not 100% satisfied, you have a complete risk-free refund guarantee, and we will cut you a $100 check to cover any ad costs that you have under $100 and to thank you for your time. All you have to do is come in the course, watch the videos, create your store, take action on the information in the course. Take action on the information that's listed in the action-based refund guarantee. And if you simply plan on coming in here and actually applying this, there's absolutely no risk except a little bit of your time to get access to the same exact tactics and coaching that is getting all of these results. Here comes the crazy part. Here's what I want to show you right now. So I'm going to jump over my browser real quick and look at this. This is nuts. And by the way, you only have so much time to get left on this. Again, the price and everything goes back up. You lose all the bonuses after this is done. Now, look at the results that this training has gotten. This is the same training you're about to get access to 100% risk-free. And you have the chance to go watch all these videos and look at all these results yourself. And here in a second when I give you the URL, you go check that out. But check this out. Check this out. $800 in his first week. This guy got immediate ROI in Matt's Tactics. $4,000 in his first month. This is the #1 Teespring seller in the world, or was the #1 Teespring seller in the world. And he's going, this huge e-commerce seller, multiple $1 million per year business, saying, dude, Matt's the guy you need to listen to. Austin right here, $11,000 in his second month. Angelica here, $4,300 in her first month. This person scaling past $2,000 a day. This person did $300 a day on their first day. This person did $14,000 in one day and was able to blow past $11,000 a month in their first month. And it just keeps going. I'm not going to read every day within a couple days of doing this. You can see it just keeps going on. I think this has started to work, breaking over almost $400 a day. This person came in. These are not typical results right here, Ben. This is insane. He was able to start generating $7,000 a day within 3 days of joining. 3 days of joining. Joshua right here, first day, $323 in sales. And it just keeps going on and on. Yami right here, $11K in sales first month. This person right here just hit $11K a day yesterday. Thanks, Devin. Sergio right here. Hey, I just did $12,000 in sales this last month. This person right here breaking $4,000 a day. It just keeps going. Hey, thanks, Devin. I'm in my first core, my first month into this, $20,000 a month online. Day 28 of my first store, over $15,000 in sales. Nick Peroni, one of the big names in e-commerce right now, actually got his training here. Within 90 days, was able to do $102,000 in sales. It's just and Omar right here, first month, 4 weeks in, $9,000 in sales. It just keeps going and going and going. And what I want to stress right here is the only way to lose here. Let me pull this down because I want to look you in the eyes when we bring this up. The only way to lose here, truly, it's like you're in the stock market floor right now. And I just ran up to you and said, dude, there is this investment. It is blowing up. Look at all these people getting a ton of returns on this investment right here. And look, I need you to get into this right now. I need you to get into this right now. So what I'm going to do is, all you have to do is put in $497 right now. I'm going to let you even pay for 1/5 of the investment at a time. Just to make this easy for you. And all you need to do is come in here and actually invest in this. Commit to this. Leave your money in here. Invest in this. And if you do not get a return on this, I will give you all your money back. The only way to lose here is to not invest. The only way to lose here is to wait and have to pay $1,000, $2,000 more on this when we open up again. To lose all these bonuses, to lose all the extra stuff we're doing, to go and have to buy all these tools and everything on your own. That is the only way you can lose. If you come in here, the only thing you can lose is literally a little bit of your time. Only a little bit of your time. That is it. That is the only thing you can lose. Because everything in here, as long as you take action in the course, is refund guaranteed, and will even cover your $100 of your ad costs when you go and make an attempt on this. And let's really break this down. Let's break this down. Can you actually do this? Can you pick the right products? Yes. Can you build sites just like ours? Yes, we're going to show you how. Can you build ads just like us? Yes, we're going to show you how. Can you get near immediate help? Yes. Do you have people in your corner routinely sitting down, going over your site, going over your results, saying this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do, this is how you need to do it? The same people that are building the course and training you're getting, yes. You have the best of the best. You have the best apps, the best coaches, the best information, the best group to be in, all right in front of you for 100% risk-free. Can you actually do this and make it pay for itself? All it takes is just one winning product. This sewing machine right here sells more every single day, sells almost more every single day than one payment on this course. All it takes is one product. And by the way, a lot of people have been able to do the same thing right here. Thebot right here was able to come in, hit $355 a day in sales, first day doing this. Angelica, first month, $4,300 in her first month, paid off the course and then some in her first month. Deruvite here, hitting close to $400 a day in sales on his first day. All it takes is one winning product. And can you afford to stay on the fence right now? Can you afford to stay on the fence? I don't think you can. If you stay on the fence right now, I don't think you can afford it. The only way you can afford it is if you want to pay $1,000 more for this next time you see this. Or you can wait till this stream is over and pay $1,000, $2,000 more for this. That's fine. And yeah, you can afford to stay on the fence if you can afford losing $2,000 in extra bonuses. You can afford to stay on the fence if you don't mind losing tons of money doing this on your own. If you go and run ads on your own, you go and get all the tools, it's easily going to cost you more than the price of this course to even test and get started doing this. And most importantly, the biggest waste right here is if you go do this on your own, you're going to be spending the next 6 months trying this out, testing and learning. By the way, testing and learning doesn't pay the bills. It just wastes your time. The 6 months of your time, plus the frustration of testing and learning, plus losing all that money testing and learning, worth it when you can get it right now 100% risk-free, 100% risk-free, and have the answers to the test and have all the tools provided for you. And really what you're choosing to do right now, if you stay on the fence, is you're choosing to roll the dice with your future versus having this handled in the next 30 days, 100% risk-free. So to sum it all up, you're getting 10 weeks of guided coaching and training instead of HCOM 2020. It's a $5,000 value. And by the way, you have updates for life. You have access to the coaches for an entire year. Compare that to any college education, and that's the deal of the century right there. You're getting 3 months access to Market Hero, 100% free. That's a $1,200 value. You're getting an entire Smart Apps suite. That's a $997 value. You're getting a full mastermind and coaching access. That's a $1,000 value, way more than that if you consider all the time and help you're going to be getting inside the group. You're getting the plan bonuses, which is an additional $1,000 value, and you're going to get a shot at the first 15 fast action bonuses that I'm announcing in a second. That's an extra $2,000 value, and we sell this at the deal of the century at $3,000. But today, if you act before the stream is done, you're going to get access to it for $1,750, which is the deal of the century. That's like $1,200 off, or 4 low payments of $497. You can split it up into 4 easily budgeted out payments, risk-free, backed, 100% refund guaranteed. You can't lose here unless you don't hop in. Payments of $497. And what we're going to do right now is I'm going to throw 2 really crazy fast action bonuses in. The first 15 people that hop on when I show the link here in 2 seconds, you're going to get access to what we like to call Matt's private inner circle. And what this is you get to hop on Facebook Live with him in our group, and you get to ask him questions directly. Imagine having Matt sit down for 30 minutes every single week saying, hey, all right, this is what you need to do. This is what's wrong with your site. Here, I'm going to look at your site real quick. All right, here's the fixes. Go get back to it. That's like a $5,000 value right there. And you're also going to get access to the 8X Hero Academy. This is a course that teaches email marketing, which is how I got my bread and butter start. By the way, I've made tens of millions of dollars online with email marketing. And this is another full-fledged course. I'm not going to get into it right now. You're going to get this $997 course 100% for free if you're one of the first 15 people to buy when I show the link in the next 5 seconds. So I want you to get to your computer right now, because these are going to go super fast, the first 15. You're getting $2,000 extra worth of stuff. And I'm going to show this link right now. Okay? So if you want to get on this right now, all you need to do is go to heronation.club/H20. The prices and bonuses expire after the webinar. Those fast action bonuses expire in the first 15. You'll probably see people checking out on the page right now when you go there. And I'm not going to keep track of the 15 right now, but if you want to get into the first 15, you need to get in there right now. If you don't do that, you're not going to get in the first 15 bonuses. You're not going to get that. The prices and bonuses expire after the webinar. Remember, this is 100% risk-free guaranteed. There's no reason to wait right now. There's no reason to miss out on the 15 bonuses. There's no reason to lose out on any of this. And I want to break down everything for you right now, okay? Because I need you to get off the fence. Because if you get off the fence right now, if you don't get off the fence, you're making an insane mistake. Because this is 100% risk-free. You are on the stock market floor right now. You are looking at results and ROIs that are unheard of. You're seeing people get them over and over and over again. And you have someone walk up to you and say, dude, you have to get on this, put $497 in right now, and if for some reason you don't make an ROI, we will give you, I will cover your investment because I want you to succeed that much. Why would you turn that down? And the only reason I can turn down is you might have a few of these objections. Number one, you're probably thinking right now, would this work for me if I'm a total and absolute beginner? Look at this guy right here. First story here. 3 days after using HCOM 2020 tactics, $355 in sales. No, yep, it will work for you if you're a total beginner. What if you're foreign? Yami right here, Daruv from other countries. Yami broke $11,000 in his first month. Daruv right here, breaking almost $400 a day in his first day. What if you're too old or too young? Daruv right here, 16 years old, was able to break $400 a day almost on his first day doing this. What if you're shy, not good at selling, whatever? Don't worry, you don't have to be in front of a camera like I'm talking right now. You don't have to be talking with people. You can run all this from your underwear, your sweatpants. Heck, you can run this from a cave in your parents' backyard if you want. I don't know. Okay, you can run this from the moon. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're good at selling. You're not in front of the camera. You're not doing any of this stuff. It doesn't matter if you're old, beginner, anything. We have so many examples. And when you go to the page that we just linked it to right here, all you're gonna see is people proving what I just said. Everything we see in this webinar, even the results, will this work for me? It's all backed up on that page. And I see a few people right now asking, you might have had trouble with your credit cards or something when you were checking out. Look, here's what's gonna happen when you come through this. Let me pop this up on the screen. So you're going to come on our page right here. You're going to come down here. You're going to hop in. So you're going to come to this page right here, and all you need to look at is the credit card checkout stuff right here. We also accept PayPal if you have any trouble checking out. So if your credit card, if something's up with your bank or something like that, it's fairly common with purchases of this size or signing up for anything reoccurring. So don't worry about it. It's nothing on you. All you need to do is use PayPal. If you have any trouble whatsoever, just come down here. We have 24/7 support. Heck, if you have a question at 1 a.m. in the morning, we have support here. And first off, if you have any trouble with PayPal, any trouble with credit card, just hit up these people right here. They will make sure you get in, no problem. And then, by the way, if you have any questions right now, be sure to just ask in the comments section in chat. Our staff will be right there to help you answer these questions and make sure you are 100% in the know so you can go and make this purchase right now. Okay? So back to the other questions you might have before you check out. And by the way, I don't know where the first 15 is right now, but if you want to get on that, you need to. Now, what about the course? You get updates on this course for life. That means if we update something else, we add something new a year from now, by the way, you get that. You get access to the coaches for an entire year. And we have that. We'll probably be doing this for longer than a year, but we have to set that limit because we can't have you messaging Matt in like 2025 and be like, hey, need some help. So it's 1 year on the coaching. How much time do you need to do this? You realistically need about 2 hours every single week. My opinion is you should be putting in 8 hours a day, every single day, to get results as fast as possible. But if you have a job, you have kids you need to deal with, you need family stuff, you have school or whatever you're doing, don't worry. You can realistically do this in just 2 hours a week. Now, You also have full access to the entire course immediately after purchase. This is not drip fed. This is not slowly done. You have access to everything you need to get started and get results with on day one. Next, what about Market Hero? You get full access to Market Hero for free for 3 months for an account size of up to 7,500 leads. You get full access to everything. You get the best Shopify integration online, and you get the full-time help you need, plus all the support and training you need to take advantage of that system as well. Now, what about the 60-day action-based refund guarantee? It's just that. It's a guarantee that you're going to be satisfied with this. Your literal only risk, literally the only risk when you come in here is losing a bit of your time. That's it. That's it. If you come in here and take action on this, you make a story, you apply the course, you follow the action guarantee guidelines, you have absolutely zero risk of losing a single dime doing this. We will even cover your ad costs up to $100. The true risk here is losing these bonuses and prices. Look, you can come back tomorrow. You can pay $1,000, $2,000 more for this, whatever the price is. You know, we increase the price immediately after these streams. Come check it out. We do that. The thing is, yeah, what you have to lose here, you have to lose the prices. You're going to lose the $2,000, actual $3,000 in bonuses. If you get into the first 15 now, I think we might still have a few of those left. And then, more importantly, imagine losing a year of your time and looking back and saying, man, I've been spinning my wheels for 6 months. I've been blowing money. I've been blowing my time. I've been getting frustrated when I see the HCOM 2020 group, all these people getting results, all these people getting crazy stuff, and they have this stuff handled in 30 days, and I've been working at this for a year, losing money, frustrated, and I'm still in the same crap position I was as when I made the decision, the stupid decision not to hop into this, not to accept the risk-free opportunity, because I don't know why. I just want to do it on my own. That's what the true risk here is. Imagine looking back a year from now and saying, man, I could have had a successful business. I am still working this job. I'm still not making the money I want to make. And I could have had it all handled in 30 days, but I chose not to because I was too proud to hop into this group, the best possible place. I'm really in the e-commerce, but I chose to do it on my own versus joining the best possible situation, group, software, collection of everything that I could have gotten into. And to do this on your own, I really want you to understand the cost. You go get all the smart apps on your own. It's $9.97 just by itself. You go and get an autoresponder on its own. It's easily going to be $600. You go and run ads, it's easily going to be $1,000 minimum. And by the way, good luck getting anyone to give you literal over-the-shoulder answers and look at your work and help you out and get the same amount of response time from anyone who has any of the qualifications as our coaches in our group. Good luck. You're going to have to pay someone $5,000 just to get that one part. It would cost you $2,000 just to get the tools and ads to do this, and probably another couple $1,000s to get the level of coaching, and it would be completely not risk-free. You would have to take a massive risk then. Or you can hop in this, where all the tools, all the software, everything is provided for you right out the gate with the coaches to do it, and it's completely risk-free. Why would you choose the second option to do this on your own? I don't know. And can you do $497 in your first 30 days? Can you pay this off in the first 30 days? Lauren did. Paid it off in one day. $514 in sales. John did. Paid off his course in his first month. Matt did. Paid off his course in the first month. Yeah, you can. People are doing it all the time. And finally, will this get saturated? Is this some business model that's not going to be working a few years from now? This is how much e-commerce has grown in the past few years. From 2014 to right now, it's literally doubled. And by 2021, it's going to double again. No, it's not going to get saturated. In fact, it's just going to get more and more plentiful, and there's going to be more and more customers online to give you money and pay for your stores. In fact, right now is the time to get in, because right now, if you were to get in right now when it's at 2.8 trillion, imagine where you're going to be when it's at 4.5 trillion 4 years from now. This is a lifelong opportunity. This is a business you can build for life. E-commerce is not going anywhere online, and this is something you want to get into right now because it's booming. So if you want to get into this right now, guys, the launch pricing, the special stream pricing, is at HeroNation.club/H20. There should be pop-outs appearing everywhere. There should be links for you to click, and that's how it is. After this is done, this price is gone. The bonuses are gone. The first 15 bonuses are gone if they're not already gone. If you want to go through right now, unless there's some big warning on there, we might be past the first 15, I don't know, but you need to go in through there right now if you want to get in the first 15 bonuses. That's it. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'll do a... This is one of the last times we're doing these prices and stuff like that, and I want everybody to get off the fence right now because you can't afford not to be on the fence. So I'm gonna start a countdown timer here in a second. If you get in during that countdown timer, you will get the first 15 bonuses. That's how we're going to do that, okay? Because we had like 500 people in the call, and 15 is pretty unreasonable. So I want to go through the last things. Please consider these things if you're on the fence right now. This is hands down, result-backed, risk-free. It's the best place to be as a beginner. We show you how to start your business as a beginner. We show you everything technical starts start. And you have, if you're a beginner, you need a coach like Brett Favre, the Aaron Rodgers. You need someone looking over your shoulder and fixing what you're doing. That's what you need as a beginner, and you have that right here. It's the best place to start a business because you can start a business without any big risk, without any big investment. Even the investment in this course is 100% risk-free. This is the best community of serious e-commerce entrepreneurs that you could possibly be a part of. This is also the best software for e-commerce. You have the best autoresponder and the best apps provided for you for free. You have the best coaches in e-commerce. Look at the results on the page. Look at the results on HeroNation.club/H20. And you have the most results of any e-com group online staring you in the face. And it is all risk-free. What's the alternative here? Go get a $50,000 college degree so you can work for $15 an hour doing crap you don't want to do. Go do that and spend the next 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, however much longer you have until retirement, so you can go and live frugally your entire life and then be old and live frugally. That sounds like a great fucking idea if you ask me. Now, you can also go and spend 71% of your life spent pissed off. You can spend 5 days a week so you can live 2 days a week on your entire life. Why would you choose that when you are staring this opportunity risk-free in the face? The best coaches, the best software, the best training, the best results online, and you have the chance to get access to it all risk-free, plus $3,000 in bonuses, and you're on the fence saying, I think I'll risk it. I think I'll go and take one of these doors right here. I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm just like, why? Why? You're staring results and obvious opportunity in the face. You have zero risk right now. If this is not the opportunity to get what you want, what is? If this is like going to Vegas right now and saying, hey, put your money on red, and if you don't win, I'll cover your investment. You'd have to be insane not to do it, and I think you'd have to be insane right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a 5-minute countdown right now. And at this 5-minute countdown, the prices are done, the bonuses are gone. I'm hopping off this stream. If you have any questions, hit up our staff in the comment section. We'll answer your questions right now. Or go down to the chat boxes on the very page. Okay, let me show you this right here. Okay, let me pop open my window. If you have any questions whatsoever, okay, on both pages of our site, there's going to be these little chat bubbles. Okay, you're going to come down here. There's going to be chat support standing by right here on the checkout page. If you have any questions whatsoever, ask in the chat box that's on the stream right now, or simply ask our staff right now. They're waiting on here right now to answer any question you might have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to Google real quick, and this is it. I mean, I'm going to start at 5 minutes, and here we go. When that hits 0, guys, this stream is done. I'm done, and then the prices and deals, everything else is done. So guys, like, this is it. I don't want to do like some final countdown. I'm not going to sing to you anymore, but like, there's absolutely no risk to hop in here. You are on the stock market floor right now. I'm running up to you again. I'm giving you 5 minutes to get $2,000, $3,000 worth of extra stuff. A massive discount. I'm saying, dude, just put in $497 in this investment right now. And
emotionally intoxicated. I think that Draymond Green's technical foul will be rescinded, but still doesn't take away from the fact he's really close to being suspended a basketball game, which we saw potentially cost him a championship a couple seasons.
This video dropping on Revolt.
I told you before the game, KD has to set the tone.
Said what?
Revolt TV dropped the video.
Oh, all right.
Gold ain't the real gold.
You guys, this is a must-win. The team agreed with you.
Oh no, they set the tone and letting them know that, you may even beat us twice, but we're here now. Yes, indeed, Coach. Paul George, 0 for 9 at 1 point. Russell, 2 for 10. Yeah, those guys got
Is that going to continue second half? Or
Still competitors. I think they'll pick it up a little bit, but Steven Adams is playing his ball. Yes, indeed. Hustle plays, energy.
It's the beef. The beef and the mince pie.
You know they're grabbing a cow. I see you. Cows just guaranteed to be in my zone.
This halftime report is brought to you by H&R Block. Get your taxes won.
Commissioner for taxes, huh?
Yeah.
We should have an expert review the return before it's filed.
Can I do that? Don't touch the screen.
H&R Block Tax Pro Review. Have a tax pro check your return and file for you. H&R Block.
Discover new Dove Men Plus Care Foam and Body Wash. New Dove Men Plus Care Foam and Body Wash.
Oh, this is not cool.
Today we pancake together to make February 22nd IHOP National Pancake Day. I want to tell you bozos about playing in the exhibits.
Come in on the 27th for free pancakes, pancakes, pancakes.
I know when I hand them the keys to their first car, it's going to be scary, but I also know that we're going to have USAA insurance for both my boys. Something that they're not even going to have to make up. It's just going to be in the family. For the Tennies, and we're USAA members for life.
This is still buffering. What's happening? You're experiencing an illness. You both need to be watching that on the iPhone with Verizon. That's streaming.
How long have you been?
Look at here. It is. It's the best time on the Booster World Network. My iPhone is getting more or less from the trade in the water.
In high school, I was diagnosed with PCOS. I started this rapid weight gain. Because of that, I lost my confidence to sing in front of people. That was the hardest thing because music is my life. My name is Maddie Zom and I'm from Boise, Idaho. I'm a music therapist for kids with autism. It's just changed my life. I have the confidence now to do what I want. Wish me luck. I'm ready to sing.
American Idol on America's Network, ABC. The journey begins Sunday, March 11th.
Welcome back to the H&R Block halftime report.
Tonight after Arizona and Oregon over on ESPN, stick around for SportsCenter. Gucci and Zubin are going to have all kinds of sports. Golf, basketball, you name it. They'll have.
They also going to talk about college basketball. Did you know the NCAA was a 501c3 corporation?
Yeah, I'm going to educate. 125th meeting between the Celtics and Knicks and Garden. All tied up at 62 wins apiece. So this matters. Third quarter, Kyrie. This is a lot of Kyrie coming our way.
Yes, indeed.
Take out Fizz over there.
He's playing with a triple double. Ooh, action on the baseline.
And there you go. Celtics winning 60
But shout out to little ball Trey Burke. I see you 26 points in 14 minutes.
He's away. Kevin Durant, game high